ó milẹ̀ tìtì. Success Radio Ìbàdàn ìkànnì ayé gbọ́. Ó ń sẹ́lẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó milẹ̀ tìtì. Success Radio Ìbàdàn ìkànnì ayé gbọ́. Ó ń sẹ́lẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó milẹ̀ tìtì. Success Radio Ìbàdàn ìkànnì ayé gbọ́. Ó ń sẹ́lẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó milẹ̀ tìtì. Success Radio Ìbàdàn ìkànnì ayé gbọ́. Ó ń sẹ́lẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó milẹ̀ tìtì. Success Radio Ìbàdàn.
ọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ojú Olúwa ló lè tó.
Back here live on Success Radio in the city of Ibadan. The moment you begin to hear that underground music, you know what exactly is right here on the air. It is your darling program that comes up every Sunday by 5 p.m. to 6. On Success Radio Ibadan with Kolawole Kayode. I sincerely do appreciate the engineer, the studio engineer who is helping to work so hard for you to be able to connect us live. That is Abdulwasi. This is a different kind of school that we call the School of Marriage Secret. SMS is the short form for it. School of Marriage Secret is the meaning. On this program, we learn the secrets of marriage, the do's, the don'ts, what we should do, what we should not do, the wisdom to manage a home, parenting, how to manage a wife, how to manage a husband, how to manage children, how to marry what we call marriage. Sincerely, marriage na serious matter. Thank you so much for being there today. You can connect us live on Success Radio Ibadan on your Facebook. If you are there already, help us to share it to your contact. And what are we discussing today is something a little deep. It looks simple, but it is deep. It looks so small, but it is very deep. And what is it that we are talking about today on the School of Marriage Secret? I call it the covenants of marriage. Àwọn májẹ̀mú ìgbéyàwó. The covenants of marriage. What we are trying to say is that every marriage has its own covenant. And the starting point of marriage is God Himself. Marriage don't just operate, so marriage is established on covenant. Now I want to say, what exactly do we mean by covenant? Covenant. Covenant is made between two parties. 2, 3, 4 people forming parties. It could be a party of one side against another. It could be a triangular party. And each of them are parties to that covenant. What I mean is that covenant could be between 2 or between 3. And it could be between many parties. All of them, coming to make a single covenant. But when it comes to marriage, it cannot be 3. It has to be 2. Somebody may say, what about God that is there? The God in the marriage, God Himself is the covenant. So the covenant of marriage is made between the man and the wife, or between the wife and the man and the husband. Now, as we are saying, what's covenant? What is covenant? Covenant is agreement between husband and wife. Marriage covenant is agreement between the husband and the wife, between the wife and the husband. Covenant is the relationship between the husband and the wife that make people to see them as husband and wife. It is this marriage covenant that changed their name from that brother to a husband, from that sister to a wife. And the covenant we are talking about stays intact for so many years. The covenant is there for many, many years. Yes. And this covenant that we are talking about, there are 2 types of them. I mean the marriage covenant, there are 2 types of them. There is covenant by word. And another one that is covenant by blood. What does this mean? What is he talking about? Yes, we'll get to know.
What God hath joined together, let no man put us under. What God hath joined together, let no man put us under. Music and talent are number one. And love is a beautiful thing.
Flip side, we
ìgbéyàwó tó bá gúdúgúdú méje. A ṣe gúdúgúdú méje. Ẹni bá máa ṣe ìgbéyàwó, a ṣe gúdúgúdú méje. Torí ìgbéyàwó tó bá gúdúgúdú méje. Ọkọ ìyàwó tọ́jú aya rẹ̀. Ṣé ní wọ́n ìyàwó ọ̀nà wọ́n tọkọ rẹ̀? Oúnjẹ lásìkò, ọmọ lásìkò, bóyá ọṣọ lásìkò, fún ní kíní ti bí yẹn lásìkò. Ohun tá gbé sílẹ̀ lọ́mọ ẹ̀rọ ń gbé. Orúkọ tá bá sọmọ lọ́mọ ajẹ́. Tí yóò bí mọ̀ àrímọ̀, gbogbo wa la ṣe máa gbọ́mọjó. Ṣe jẹ́jẹ́, ṣe jẹ́jẹ́, dákun ṣe jẹ́jẹ́, ọkọ ìyàwó ṣe jẹ́jẹ́. Ṣé bí ìwọ ìyàwó ṣe jẹ́jẹ́, ọmọ ń bọ̀ ṣe jẹ́jẹ́, ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ o.
You see, that's exactly what the singer is telling us, that when it comes to issues of marriage, it is a very serious matter. And as I was saying, the marriage covenant, there are two types of them. One is covenant by word of mouth, and that is covenant by blood. You see, the covenant by word, that's what we are going to dwell on today in the program. Ìyẹn ni májẹ̀mú ìgbéyàwó nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu. We are saying there are two types of marriage covenant. Oríṣi májẹ̀mú ìgbéyàwó méjì ló wà. Ìkan ni májẹ̀mú tí a fi ẹnu dá. Ìyẹn nípa ọ̀rọ̀. Májẹ̀mú nípa ọ̀rọ̀ àti májẹ̀mú nípa ẹ̀jẹ̀. The two of them. Now, and both of them are operating in marriage when it comes to marriage covenant. But the one we are dwelling more on today has to do with covenant by word. Ìyẹn ni àwọn májẹ̀mú tá a dá nípa ọ̀rọ̀.
MSN Gambia, Avatar, yeah, music and talent.
So what I'm saying is, before you enter into that marriage, before you become husband and wife, as a woman, what did your husband tell you? Yes. What did your husband tell you? And what did your wife tell you? If nothing was said that many years ago, if the man didn't tell you anything, or the woman did not tell you anything, then there is something. Oh, yes, there is something. And the something there is, there are still issues for your marriage that you need to settle. Because covenant in marriage is an object, is a substance for us to hold on to, and it is very important when it comes to marriage. Thank you so much, Omolaja Toyin Adebayo say God bless Success Radio. Amen. The station for the successful one. Amen. Oh, continue proceeding. Amen. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Please help us send your comments. And on this program, it's a School of Marriage Secret. You can ask your question and help us share the program to your contact. Let others be part of it. Some of the covenant that was made many years ago when marriage is coming together, one of those covenants say, will you marry me? The man is asking. And the lady say, I will. When there is a request and there is acceptance, I can tell you the covenant of marriage is made. The man made a request and the woman accepts. Or in occasional situation, the woman made a request, will you marry me? And the man says, I will. When that is done, a covenant has been established for marriage. Another one in the marriage covenant by word. Is the man saying, do you love me? The woman say, I do. Or the man say, or the woman say, do you love me? And the man say, I do. Or the man say, do you love me? And the woman say, I do. The two of them are exchanging covenant. It's not just greeting. It goes beyond greeting. It goes beyond pleasantries. It is covenant they are entering into. Yes. Another covenant that people make when it comes to marriage, and it is made by word. Yes. Ọ̀rọ̀ ni wọ́n fi ń dá àwọn májẹ̀mú yẹn ọ̀rọ̀. Tí májẹ̀mú yẹn tá a bá dẹ̀ tí tẹ́nìkan sọ tẹ́nìkan fọwọ́ sí tó di ẹni méjì tó gbìmọ̀ papọ̀, májẹ̀mú ìgbéyàwó ti fẹsẹ̀ múlẹ̀ nìyẹn o. Omi nínú àwọn májẹ̀mú yẹn ó ní ǹjẹ́ wàá gbà mí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkọ ẹ? Tóbìnrin yẹn sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Àbí obìnrin sọ pé ǹjẹ́ wàá gbà mí gẹ́gẹ́ bí aya ẹ? Tí ọkùnrin sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ẹ wo wọ́n ti dá májẹ̀mú. Ṣẹ̀rí lọ́pọ̀ ọgbà nígbà tó ń bá ń dá àwọn májẹ̀mú yìí, ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn ní òsì ń bẹ̀ kò sójú gbogbo wa. Èyí tí ó pa owó adọ̀rọ̀ ìjà. Thank you so much, Omolaja Toyin Adebayo. à ń sọ nípa àwọn májẹ̀mú ìgbéyàwó tí à ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń fi dá à ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ dá àwọn májẹ̀mú yẹn dẹ̀ valid ó dẹ̀ stand ó so ọkọ àtìyàwó papọ̀. májẹ̀mú míì tí wọ́n tún máa ń dá leléyìí o eléyìí wọ́n lè sọ níwájú ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn eléyìí wọ́n lè sọ májẹ̀mú eléyìí níwájú ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn májẹ̀mú míì tí wọ́n tún máa ń dá nìyí ó lè jẹ́ nínú church ó lè jẹ́ láàrin agbo ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn tí wọ́n pọ̀ wọ́n á sọ wípé I take you as my wedded wife or I take you as my wedded husband. And the other person will say I accept. ẹnìkejì á ní mo gbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
ìfẹ́ kì í bínú ìfẹ́ kì í jà o.
omi tó tún wà nù àwọn májẹ̀mú ìgbéyàwó another one in the covenant of marriage.
káyà kọ́kọ́tàyà ṣòun ló pọ̀ ilé.
Is this one that say I will nurture you, I will care for you and live my life for you. ìyẹn ni pé màá tọ́jú ẹ màá ṣàyẹ̀sí ẹ màá gbé ìgbé ayé mi fún ọ. ìyẹn ni pé gbogbo ohun tí mo bá ń ṣe màá máa fi tiẹ̀ sínú gbogbo èrò mi. tẹ́nì kejì sì dáhùn pé I concur yes ìyẹn ni pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo fọwọ́ sí i pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn. májẹ̀mú míì tí wọ́n tún ń dá nìyẹn o. omi tí wọ́n tún dá with another covenant of marriage by word. He says, will you be my only wife or will you be my only husband? And the other person say, yes, I do. You see, when they made this kind of covenant, somebody say, will you be my only wife? The other person say, will you be my only husband? And the wife answer, yes, I will. The husband answer, yes, I will. A covenant has been made. At another time, nígbà míì, ǹjẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ mọ̀ pé ẹbí ọkọ tàbí ẹbí ìyàwó ló máa pe ẹni tó fẹ́ fẹ́ ọmọ wọn tí wọ́n á bá a sọ̀rọ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ májẹ̀mú lórí ọmọ yẹn.
ọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ojú Olúwa ló lè tó.
kí ni ọ̀rọ̀ májẹ̀mú tí wọ́n ń bá ẹni tó fẹ́ fẹ́ ọmọ wọn yẹn sọ? tó dẹ̀ máa ń di májẹ̀mú nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ìgbéyàwó. ìkànnù ẹ̀ sọ pé will you take care of our daughter as yourself? Will you take care of our son as yourself? And when they tell you that, as a man, that day you said, yes, I will. I tell you, you have entered into a covenant. If as a woman, the family of the man ask you, will you take our son and take care of him as yourself? And you answered, yes, I will. I can confirm to you, you have made a covenant as far as marriage is concerned. Nígbà míì àwọn ẹbí ọkọ tàbí ẹbí ìyàwó tún máa ń dá májẹ̀mú báyìí o. This is another marriage covenant that is made between the spouse and the in-laws. They may ask, lady, will you abandon our son to go and marry another person? Will you abandon our daughter to go and marry another person? Umar Farouk, thank you so much. We appreciate you. He says, Ekweto, Akinpe, Edarapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Umar Farouk, thank you so much. The best. When the family of your husband to be ask you, will you abandon our son to go marry another? That time you say, no, I will not. When the family of your wife to be ask you that time and say, will you abandon our daughter to go marry another lady? You answer them that they say, no, I will not. My question is, but today, what are you doing? Have you forgotten the covenant? Are you not going to another person which was against the covenant that you made? Ṣé ẹ ti máa dalẹ̀? Yes, because you made a covenant that you will stand in that marriage. Somebody told you and say, I love you. And you to look straight at the eye of the person and you smile. What is the meaning of your smile? The meaning of your smile is that you agree. Because I love you is a covenant statement. If you agree to it, then you have entered the covenant. You see, why are we discussing all these things? Because Many marriages are having challenges today because they have broken the covenant of marriage. Ọ̀pọ̀ ọkùnrin ló ní làásìgbò lónìí, ọ̀pọ̀ obìnrin ló ní wàhálà lónìí torí pé májẹ̀mú tí wọ́n tọwọ́ bọ̀ nígbà tí ìgbéyàwó wọn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ lónìí wọ́n ti ń da májẹ̀mú yẹn. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n sọ pé ẹni tó bá dalẹ̀ kí ló máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọ́n ní kíní kan wà tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ̀yin náà mọ ìdáhùn yẹn. Now ẹni tó bá da májẹ̀mú ṣe mọ̀ pé májẹ̀mú yẹn náà kan ó lè work against ẹ̀. ẹlòmíì á sọ pé
káyà gbọ́kọ̀ọ̀kọ̀ ọkọ̀ gbọ́tàyà ṣóun ló pọ̀ ilé.
Walk on down, join together. Let no man put us under. Walk on down, join together. Let no man put us under. Music and talent are number one. And love is a beautiful thing.
Flip side, sweet.
Ìgbéyàwó tó bá gúdúgúdú méje. Àṣẹ gúdúgúdú méje. Ẹni bá máa ṣe ìgbéyàwó, àṣẹ gúdúgúdú méje. Torí ìgbéyàwó tó bá gúdúgúdú méje. Ọkọ ìyàwó. Tọ́jú ajá rẹ̀. Ṣé ní wọ́n ìyàwó? Ọ̀nà wọ́n tọkọ rẹ̀. Oúnjẹ lásìkò, ọmọ lásìkò, bóyá ọṣọ lásìkò, fún ní kiri ti bí yẹn lásìkò. Ohun tá gbé sílẹ̀ lọ́mọ ẹ̀rọ ń gbé. Orúkọ tá bá sọmọ lọ́mọ ajẹ́. Tí yóò bímọ, àbímọ, gbogbo wa la ṣe máa gbọ́mọjó.
Ọmọlájà Tóyìn Adébáyọ̀ say may God help all broken homes. Amen o, loud and clear. Why some people are saying the reason they are breaking their marriage covenant is because after they have entered into the marriage, they discover that that man is a wicked man. That woman is a wicked woman. Is wicked, is bad, is this. They begin to make all kinds of complaints. But I tell you, breaking the relationship will not be a solution. And it has never been a solution. Because we are going to ask you, a máa bi yín léèrè pé kẹ́yìn tó wọnú májẹ̀mú ìgbéyàwó yẹn, kí ló dé tẹ́yìn ò wò dáadáa, kí ló dé tẹ́ gbàdúrà dáadáa, kí ló dé tẹ́ gba ìmọ̀ràn lọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó mọ̀ díẹ̀ jù yín lọ, kí ló dé tẹ́ béèrè kẹ́ tó wọ̀ ọ́ tó yẹ pé ńgbà tẹ́ wá wọ̀ ọ́ tó lẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń complain.
Ṣàwùn sísí yẹn wá ní mo kí ẹ, gbogbo ṣe inú wo ni mo rí ẹ o. Ṣáma jáde orí rẹ̀ olúwa ti bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe. Alùpàdé lójú láyé ìgò ṣòwò bí fẹ́ láyé.
Ọmọlájà Tóyìn Adébáyọ̀ ṣe ìgbéyàwó gba gudugudu plenty seriously o.
Tọ́jú ajá rẹ̀.
The man must be gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà making 13. The man must be 13 man in one and the woman too must be 13 woman inside one.
Oya ọṣọ lásìkò, fún mi kì í ti bí yẹn lásìkò. Ohun tá gbé sílẹ̀ lọ́mọ ẹ̀rọ ń gbé. Orúkọ tá bá sọmọ.
The only thing some people are thinking about when they are going into marriage is sex. That's the only thing they are thinking about. They are thinking, when I'm married, I'm going to have sex and sex and sex and sex. But by the time they enter, they discover, marriage is more than sex. That is why in wisdom, in marriage teaching, we say, don't base your marriage on sex alone. No, sex is part of marriage. Don't get me wrong. But marriage is not all about sex.
Together, let no man put us under. But God have joined together, let no man put us on.
If marriage is all about sex, so many homes should still be together. Many of the broken homes is not because they don't have, they don't have affairs with themselves, but yet with all of that, many other things are still coming up.
ìgbéyàwó ó gba gudugudu méje.
Ó gbà o.
A ṣe gudugudu méje.
Èèyàn á ṣe gudugudu méje o.
bá a máa ṣe ìgbéyàwó a ṣe gudugudu méje o. torí ìgbéyàwó ó gba gudugudu méje o. ọkọ ìyàwó.
Why are we preaching this kind? Why are we explaining this kind of message? Why are we teaching this? Number one is that in marriage, the word covenant in your marriage must be renewed all the time. What did you tell your wife before you enter into that marriage? Thank you so much, Omolaja Toyin Adebayo. He said plenty things are attached to marriage. Yes, of course. Ó gba gudugudu méje, ó gba yàyà mẹ́fà, ó gba gbadagbada 20, ó gba gbẹrẹgbẹrẹ 50. So many things like that.
ẹni bá máa ṣe ìgbéyàwó a ṣe gudugudu méje. ìgbéyàwó ó gba gudugudu méje. ẹni bá máa ṣe ìgbéyàwó a ṣe gudugudu méje o.
I was saying that there are word covenant that you use to start your marriage. As we have explained, I love you, I desire you, I believe in you, I trust in you, I have confidence in you. All those things that you were saying that put your marriage together, you have to keep renewing that word, that covenant message all the time in your marriage. That is part of what you need to help your marriage to continue, the marriage to have joy, and the marriage to survive.
Let no man put us on down.
You have to keep telling your wife that you love her. You have to keep telling your husband you want him. You have to keep telling your spouse that you love him. Don't say since I married him, since I married her, I don't need to say anything to her again. No, it doesn't work like that. The marriage covenant by word must always be renewed every day, every week, every month. If you need to write a letter, please do write it. If you need to make a phone call to your spouse, please do, to tell him, to tell her, I love you. If that covenant is dried and is weakened, it will have repercussion, a bad one, on that marriage.
Yeah. Music and talent by Lip Ties on the radio.
But this is a caution to our singles, our youth, our young ones who are not yet married.
Join together, let no man put us on down. But God have joined together.
Omolaja Toyin Adebayo say we should always appreciate each other. Yes, we should appreciate ourselves.
Music and talent by number one. And love is a beautiful thing.
The man should appreciate the wife should appreciate the man. Ó gba gudugudu méje o, seriously. Àti yàyà mẹ́fà kó jẹ́ 13 papọ̀.
Torí ìgbéyàwó ó gba gudugudu méje o. Ọkọ ìyàwó tọ́jú ajá rẹ̀.
As I was saying that this is a lesson to our young ones, do you know that some lady are in a relationship with a man? The lady has it in mind that this man want to marry me, but the man never made any statement to that lady. He had never say I love you. He had never say I want to marry you. He had never say will you be my wife. He has not said anything. The only thing the lady knew is that man used to give him money. That man used to come to their house. That man used to come to her shop. That man is a friend to her friend. She just know the man on the street, and they used to laugh at themselves, but there is no word that comes from that man. If you are in that kind of relationship and there is no word, you need to be careful. You need to watch out, because if there is no word, then there is no covenant. There must be a word of covenant that you can hold on to, that you told me on so and so date that you love me. You told me on this and that day that should I marry you, and I told you yes. You asked me that I should marry you, and I agree. There must be a covenant by word that your marriage will base on. You see, before you begin to remove your skirt, right? Before you begin to remove your trousers, before you remove your garment, there must be a statement. There must be a word of covenant from the person that you are going for, that this is the covenant that is binding us together. People may be there, people may not be there, but there must be word, and you must be able to take note, and it should not be in unconsciousness. The person who is making that covenant should not make it when he's drunk. Yes. He should not make the covenant when he's unconscious, when he's sick, or when he's in coma. No, 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 no. Okay, Amalaja Toyin Adebayo is asking, after there had been a cohabitation between the man and the wife, the two of them have enjoyed themselves. Is it good for them to say thank you to themselves? Yes, it's part of appreciation. They should appreciate themselves. There is nothing bad in that.
Join together, let no man put us on down. But God have joined together, let no man put us on down.
So we are telling the young one, there must be covenant on which you are working on. And if you observe that this person is deceiving you, it's not right, it's not being sincere with the covenant, then you need to check it out before you go far. And that's why we say, let your wife or your husband to be tested. Don't be the only person that will meet the person. Let that your wife to be, that your husband to be, meet your friends, meet your family member, meet people in your church, meet your pastor. Let them also query him, query her, ask questions, pray with you. Let them ask him, let them ask her, are you sure you want to marry our son? Are you sure you want to marry our daughter? Don't be embarrassed by this question. They could ask, do you have intention of marrying another person after our daughter? Are you having it in mind that you will get out of this marriage after 5 years? Let us know. Tell us. You see, when they test that man, when they test that woman like that, we'll be able to find out, even if there is a challenge in future and something come up that is not okay, they can call the attention of that woman back to the covenant of those days, or call the attention of that man to the covenant that they made many years ago, that, but you told us that you like him, that you love him, and he will be the only sugar in your tea. You told us that she will be the only attention in your, the only tension in your attention. That was what you said. So what we are saying is that covenant of marriage by word is important. It must be established before the marriage relationship go forward. And many people are in relationship today, they don't even know whether it's for marriage or for friendship or anything. They are just going out together. and another man who would have married that lady was waiting. And when the man saw the lady going on with another man, he said, well, the lady is already engaged. But the man that the lady is following around never told her anything. Never asked for her hand in marriage. Yet the lady was assuming that he wants to marry me. Some, they used to faint because of this. Because after some time, they would just get an invitation card from somewhere. And somebody told them, the man they thought to marry them is getting married in next 2 weeks. I'm marrying to another lady. It became a sorry case. Some of them will faint. But one way or the other, he had never said anything. So I'm asking and I'm saying now, if you're in a relationship that is not defined, you need to ask your partner, excuse me, this relationship that we are inside, what exactly is it for? Is it for marriage or for friendship? Let us tell ourselves. Let's define it. The relationship should have a goal. It should have definition. We should not just be going on in relationship blindly. It's not right. It's not good. Even God does not like that. We should know what we are relating for. If it's just for friendship, let us know. If it's for marriage, let us know. Somebody is giving you money, but he never told you want to marry you. Ask, what is it? Is it for friendship? There's nothing wrong. If it's for friendship, somebody could give anybody any gift. There's nothing bad. A lady is cooking food, bringing it to your house, and you are eating it, and there was no particular statement. There was no agreement between the two of you. Whether you marry or you are not getting married, you are just eating food, free food every day. Hey, you are in trouble. All right, thank you so much for being part of this program today. This is the School of Marriage Secrets. The platform is Success Radio in the city of Ibadan. You can connect us live on Facebook and on YouTube, Success Radio Ibadan. Continue to join the rest of our program on this channel. My name is Kolawole Kayode, and I'm appreciating my producer here, Abdulwasi, is right here helping us to connect together. Is helping you to see me and helping me to speak out and be able to connect you. For you to be able to connect me, to call in, to send a message, whether WhatsApp or call or text, you can connect me on this number 070-5370-6276. I call the number again 070-5370-6276. Thank you so much. We meet again by next week on the School of Marriage Secrets. Bye for now.